Hey! Hey!
Welcome to
Hey!
the
Wake
podcast.
up! Hey! Look at the podcast. We are
Wake up!
in...
Wake up!
Wake up! Wake up!
I just spilled the cocaine all over my.
I just spilled cocaine all over my body.
It's not cocaine. It's candy powder.
It's candy. Yeah, it's candy powder.
Still cocaine.
Cocaina. No, flour.
Cocaina.
So someone asked me why I like the military so much.
Yes. They usually like BFG, so you're probably jealous.
Multiple reasons. One of the reasons is they're stealing all of NASA's money. Yes, that is a fact indeed. The military gets way more fucking money than NASA,
Stop.
and the military is focusing on actually destroying the planet. We left NASA's trying to find a new
Followers,
one.
worship,
That's
take every
the
woman's butt.
Listen, dude. Okay, if we can get a BFG 9000 by the year 2025, I will give Elon Musk a big kiss.
Fucking blowjob, dude.
Yeah, maybe a blowjob. Just like imagine like you just see like a ton of gay people, and you just like pull it out, and you just like pull the trigger.
You're gonna have to dress up as Mars if Mars was a cat girl. So you have to cosplay two things at once: Mars and a cat girl.
Just Mars as a cat girl holding a BFG 9000.
The hard part will be cosplaying as Mars.
First thing
Yeah.
Elon's gonna do when he goes into Mars is he's gonna fucking stick his dick into the holes and come.
That's where all the
yeah.
water went. And after 7 days, the sperm dies. It's all gone.
Dude, do you think it's possible to get like a ton of sand up your urethra and just like fill up your penis?
Yes, that's actually how I got mine thicker. But then I,
That's
went
how I
to the
got mine
bathroom and
thicker.
went away.
That's how sand dunes are made. Somebody just nuts.
Someone just like nuts in their urethra.
It
Like they
wasn't
just
the wind carrying
so
the
you know
sand
like a
everywhere.
funnel, you like put into like a big gallon of butter
Stop.
to pour
Stop.
stuff in. So you put that over your urethra and you
You're
just
going
grab
too
a
deep, Limbo.
just grab a
scared.
big gallon of sand and you just start pouring it in your urethra.
Not the sand.
Oh, by the way, guys, did you know there's a high chance Wonder Bread guy's back?
One of the what comes back?
Do you know who Wonder Bread guy is?
Oh, Wonder Bread guys. Yeah, I know those. They're
Who?
like ducks that sell
Oh,
bread,
dog,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Wonder Bread guy
It's not
is
that.
maybe back, and I'm excited because he will.
I'm horny for that bread.
Yeah. Okay, so fun fact about my friend, in like 3rd grade, all my friends are fucking weirdos, and like throughout in our
Fuck you,
entire
no.
school, you don't have to say fuck you already knew this, and so in 3rd grade, my friend, in quotations, writes a letter to his crush, saying, "When I grow up, I'm gonna be a doctor, and I'm gonna bring home the bread." And puts it on her desk.
He's just following his religion. Fuck you want?
He is very homophobic too, so.
Okay, but is he dating his crush
Remember, if he's
though?
homophobic, you might want.
No.
Did he
He's
hit-
tried
You might
so many
want to
times
not
to get
hang
a
around with
girlfriend,
people.
and none of them have even come close to successful.
Well, I
like,
mean, yeah, when he says shit like I'm gonna bring back the bread as a fucking doctor, I bet his ass ain't gonna get any chicks. And maybe because he's in the 3rd grade and the chicks are more interested in fucking, I don't know, what are girls interested in these days? Fucking Barbara Streisand? No, that was like a decade ago.
AJ, why do you
What?
still have your Christmas profile picture?
I'm having it until March 31st or until a certain game. It's like, I think like 22 days more. Because there's a game that has a Christmas event still going on, and when that ends, I'm gonna take out my Christmas DFE. It's like a really cool game. You should check it out. It's called
Team
fucking
Fortress 2.
Beast from Simulator. No, Team
Team
Beast
Fortress.
does not have the fucking Christmas events.
Yeast infections.
Yeast
That's the only
infections
thing
of your
friend
urethra.
got. That's the only thing your friend got.
Yeast infection.
Yeast infection.
Dude, like fucking no, like yeah, TF2 fucking
I
got a
could
new
probably
map.
spend like the entire podcast I'm talking about all the attempts my friend has had towards a girlfriend. Up to 60 years old. Like up to 60, he's tried to have a girlfriend.
Up to 60? How fucking old are you? Are you still like a fucking 75-year-old pedo?
No, like apparently he got like taken advantage of, and he called that a girlfriend. He bragged about it in front of us, like, dude, you got fucking raped.
Oh, he got taken advantage of a 60-year-old.
Oh,
The
shit.
60-year-old.
Took advantage of a
Yeah.
60-year-old. Yeah, basically. But,
I thought
Let's
he
go,
was
Pog.
going like up to like fucking age 60. And he's
no,
still trying
like
to get
up to like 60 down to 3. Those are the people he's tried with.
How old is he now?
He's like, I don't know. I actually don't know.
He's like
And he's-
20.
Yeah, he's like
20.
56.
That man's still trying to fucking hit 3-year-olds.
No, he's
No.
actually
He's
56.
56. That man.
I don't know his age.
Fucking wrong with you.
So let me tell you the
You
3-year-old
said-
story. Let me
said
tell you the
three-
story
said
about the
3 to
3-year-old.
60. So he's hitting up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No,
Fifteen
like
up to
There's a
60.
problem with your computer?
the youngest age he's had was 3. The oldest age was up to 60.
Man's got
Basically.
fucking.
Well, that's what he's told me at least.
The only way this man could get a fucking girlfriend is by a fucking rapist.
Kidnapping.
Which I mean, he did. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He got fucking taken advantage.
Even
of.
then,
Yeah.
after rape, even the girl's still gonna be like, hell no.
Okay,
You
so
know
let
what
me
he
tell you the
realized?
3-year-old
Northeast
story.
is-
I don't want
So
to-
actually, I think this is still going on. So this will be like an update on the situation. Basically,
Good. So Mimbo.
wow.
So I realized the other day while I was watching fucking Catching a Predator videos, I realized I could do one of those because if they say
I
send a
can do
pic
that.
because no, listen, literally, because if they say send a pic with a spoon on your head, your nose really wide and your tongue sticking out, I can do that because I look pretty fucking like I am really young. So what that
Yeah, you're
means
like 6,
is-
right?
Yeah, I'm 6 years old. Yes.
60 years. I'm really young. I'm 60.
I might want to be. Come on,
I'm 6. I'm not in the double digits. Yes, I'm 6 years old. Yes,
Yes.
I'm
He's really young.
I'm barely able to fucking talk. Okay, well, no,
Yes,
6
I
year olds
may
can
be
talk,
6
right?
years
Dude,
old.
Yeah,
I'm not
still
6
can
years
talk.
old and I can still
But-
not barely
but
talk.
it's like-
So
The thing is, when it comes to me, if my fucking like I can do that because I am demographic pedos and
I am-
maps and the no map. will go
You're
for.
6 year old, right?
yeah, you're 6
Yeah,
years old.
exactly.
We're all like 6
Alright,
years
then,
old.
then it should be fine to date 6 year olds because they're the same age as you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, let me talk about the
Exactly.
3-year-old story now. Let me talk about the 3. So, okay. So apparently he met her at a wedding. Like a wedding and
What?
God.
okay, it's
Wedding.
the
Whose
the
fucking
events
wedding? Did that fucker go into a random ass wedding and meet a 60-year-old?
apparently he's
Hey,
no
baby.
6 no, we're talking about a 3-year-old now. We're talking about the 3-year-old.
Not the 3 year olds.
I'm talking about the 3-year-old. So like apparently it was like this wedding, and apparently this 3-year-old got really attached to him, and he just called it a girlfriend. And now he's saying
Oh my
that
God.
she came onto him. I'm like, holy
So
shit, dude.
okay, question: were they family? Because if they were, that's Sweet Home Alabama shit.
I don't know. Like apparently she's a family friend. She's like 6 by now, I think. 6 or 7.
And right now, 2021, she is 6 or 7.
I don't know.
Your friend is how old?
I don't know.
200.
He's not. He's in the teens. He's in the teens.
Your
God.
friend called a fucking 3-year-old a girlfriend while he was like 13, 14.
I think it was a while ago. I don't
Am I
know.
getting this right?
I
It was
hope
like
he's
it was
joking.
still like 3rd grade. It was like 3rd. I don't know.
Oh.
It's all like really fucked
Dude,
in my
your fu-
head.
Your friend
Still-
has a
still
fucked
fucking
up dating
weird.
life.
It's
Not
so
only
weird.
is your
All right,
friend
let's
a
talk about the
pedo,
most recent
but
2.
he's been
Let's talk.
pedoed.
Let's talk about the most recent 2 episodes of the dating of. Let's call him Bobby. Let's call him Bobby. You know his name's Bobby.
Bobby, okay.
That's
yeah,
not his real
Bobby
name.
sounds like an appropriate name.
Yeah, his real name's not Bobby. I just don't want to say his real name. So-
Bobby, fucker's name is Body.
No, yeah, Body. Sure, Body. Let's say his Body. So Body, so this was more recent. He's really gullible, and he's really
Oh,
and he's a real attention seeker.
The
So-
fact he can get fucking hit on by a chick with dentures says a lot about the gullibleness he has. You don't need to point it out.
He also he's a real womanizer. He thinks every fucking woman should be in love with him. And oh, Snow's phone fucked up. So let's just wait till he gets back, because this is a saga worth remembering. This is like JoJo. I don't really know shit about
Right.
JoJo, but you know, this is like JoJo.
I know a lot about JoJo.
Yeah.
So-
Hey, you're back.
Tell me here, hey,
it keeps making me leave the call. I don't know what its problem is.
Okay, let's continue the story. No, everyone just be
Alright.
quiet. Okay. So this is more recent. You know, he actually did it. He actually got a girlfriend. His age, he actually got a girlfriend. And it lasted a total of 3 days. So,
Yes, so
Yes!
my relationship lasted longer. It only lasted a week. Let's go.
whoa, yeah.
I'm still above him. Let's go.
So you're saying he's a womanizer, so you're saying he has a really big ego when it comes to dating and chicks. I wish I had his ego in general,
I
because
know.
I'm a
He's
fucking
Christian.
sack of
He's
shit.
Christian, so.
Never mind, I take that back.
What happened? What'd you say?
No, he's Christian. That's why he's really homophobic.
Oh,
Who says I'm not already? Wait, no, don't fucking no, wait, no, don't cancel me on Twitter, please.
Okay, so so
We're
this
just
one,
gonna gloss
okay, so
over that.
this one took after the actual relationship he got, and that lasted 3 to 4 days. This one was one where he got duped, and so this was the start of the year, and some assholes kept, doing the asshole shit, and they got 2 girls to act like they were his girlfriend.
Fucking act, this bitch. This
Yeah.
fucker probably paid for fucking girlfriend experience, dude.
I know, he would. Anyway, okay.
No, I know.
Blah blah blah. We find out that it's not real, and just basically all the normal shit. Let me talk about my personal favorite experience, because it just brings this biggest smile to my face. So this
Go
took
ahead,
back
go ahead.
like 4th, maybe still 3rd grade.
wait, hold on, Membo. Can I just say before we continue your story? Last week we were talking about different fucking piss stories. Now we're talking about fake relation. Okay.
It was actually like 3 months ago we were talking about that. This is moving really slow. Anyway, so this like I said, this is my personal favorite one. Brings the biggest smile to my face. So basically, we had this new girl this year. This is 3rd, 4th grade. So this was when new girls were hot. So basically,
Oh, Membo, just wait till you go into high school. No.
so
Mhm.
no, I swear, shut the fuck up.
I am very confused by what you just said.
Shut up, Membo. You're still in elementary or some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm in 2nd grade. So shut the fuck up. I'm smarter than you.
Fucking sucking on your mama's titties, dude. Fuck out of
I'm
here,
in
bro.
kindergarten. Shut the fuck up.
You still sucking on your mama's titty, man.
I'm in preschool. Shut the fuck up.
Fine.
Yeah.
Continue.
I'm in my own mother's womb. So anyway, so basically this is when new girls are hot, blah blah blah. And we skip a lot of stuff. He gains a crush on this person with this other kid. So you know how there's a stereotypical bad boy that always fights up with a Christian nerd.
Mhm.
This is that stereotype. This is the stereotype of the movie. Like literally they got into a fight over this girl. It was the dumbest shit ever, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like even then I could tell that this was unreasonable. And I was into Five Nights at Freddy's fan fictions.
Oh God.
Yeah. So anyway, that was that. He's still like that. That was a real oversimplification of it all. I can probably call him up I can probably ask him about it. Just completely ask him about it.
Yeah, fucking Med's open about that shit, apparently.
He's not. So
I
anyway,
to say this for the longest time when we were talking. If this bitch dates twins, I think he will explode. Because he has, you said he's a real womanizer, right? He will hit up the twin 4 fucking times, and the chick he's actually dating also 4 fucking times, and he's gonna say, "Oh, I got you confused. You're twins." Okay, listen. Not only will he do that to like actually no twins, like girl 1, girl 2, he would probably do that if they were girl
To have a
and boy
threesome.
twins. That fucker would actually hit up a man, I'm telling you. Because if they're twins, they have to be the same gender.
He's desperate.
So look, it's 50% guy, 50% girl, and 50% guy, 50% girl. So it's not,
So
it's only
50%
50%
hot.
gay. So I'm telling you, dude, like this man, if he ever dates twins, these twins can literally be boy and girl twins, you know, brother and sister twins instead of sister twins or brother twins. He will hit up both and say, "Oh, you're twins, don't worry about it." The only issue there,
About it.
one's a dude and one's a girl. So I think there's a quite
Oh, I
fine
don't like
line of
that.
distinction you can
So
draw.
okay, let's start. Let's pass this stick around. Do any of you have any relationship stories?
You already
No,
know.
I'm so fucking sack of depression, and there's this one girl. Okay, well, I have a fun story, but it might save for a later.
Self depression,
stream.
let's go, Pog.
If we ever talk about masturbating, I'm gonna save it for that podcast.
So masturbating, am I right?
Masturbators, am I
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna save it for a
Righteous.
masturbation podcast, dude.
For the masturbation, you just constantly masturbate.
You just
No,
hear
no,
tapping
no.
in the
If
background.
we ever talk about like sexual experiences and masturbating in one podcast,
None
like
of
one
us have
episode, I'm
them.
gonna
We're
save
still underage.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Then if we're not, I'm just gonna fucking say here. So there's this one chick I like, right? And she has the biggest ass for her age, right? She's like legit my age.
Let's go! Wait, hold up. Hurry. Hold up.
Never-
Never mind.
You didn't cancel on Twitter, buddy. I have never expected a chick my age to have a bigger ass than some
Than me.
grown ass woman. I have seen 18, 20-year-olds or some shit with smaller asses than her. 2 fucking watermelons, and she only wears stretchy yoga pants. It's just
Oh
She's-
my
I can
god.
imagine
She's
it right
asking
now.
for.
Never seen her
She's
wear
trying to get
jeans.
molested.
Dude, I cannot be around her. And listen, I've once busted
cannot be
in
around her
class
for
just
a
looking at
number
that
of
ass.
minutes.
It's so like not in the bathroom. Imagine I've been in class. I vividly remember history class. Fucking, I don't know. I only remember it was history class and nobody fucking noticed. I busted it to her. Greatest experience of my life, basically. Like
Really?
I have fucking done it.
When was
Middle of the
this?
class.
Wait,
Middle of the class.
when?
Middle of the class.
Like, was this like a few?
fucking, like,
Oh, was this like
AJ
a
might
few
be my
years
new
ago?
best
year
friend,
ago.
though.
last year ago, I was like, you know, doing the fucking shit, and I just finished. And it's,
How?
it's-
How? How
I
did you
think
not
I was
get
going on
caught?
for like. I did not get caught. Nobody fucking noticed. Dude, the teacher was talking, pacing around left and right. Nobody fucking knew. I was just looking. Her ass. You know how with the chairs, you know, like have the top part and then they curve down and then you know. So there's a like part where where
Oh,
your
I
back
know.
is.
I know what you're talking
Her
about.
Yeah.
ass was
now.
falling out of that space.
How the
like
hell
that
did you
gap
not
in-
listen that earlier?
So you know where
Huh.
you sit and where your back rests and how there's that like huge ass gap between them. Her ass was just
Oh,
falling out of
no.
there.
Oh
Dude,
no.
yeah.
It was sagging.
Bigger
It was
asses
sagging.
than most chicks that had plastic surgery. I swear, bubbliest shit I've ever seen. I will do anything to wife her. She is gorgeous, beautiful. She bussin', dude. She bussin'.
You sound like the
Okay.
one AJ. You know what you sound like?
What?
You know, you sound like the one kid from fucking Sandlot, where he's attracted to the older lady.
Bitch.
He just.
Sandlot's
Might be
like the
my new
best sports
fucking
movie
best
ever.
friend.
Like, Sandlot's my favorite sports movie.
Oh, I love, yeah.
You're
Oh,
killing me,
shit, I
Smalls.
don't
You're
watch
killing
sports
me.
movies.
You're
I
killing
don't
me,
watch,
Small.
I don't watch sports movies either. Like, I only watch them when I'm supposed to, but Jesus shit, that was such a good movie. Like, it was so funny.
I used to love to watch Scary Movie. You know, the Scary Movie 1, Scary Movie, Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3, Scary Movie 4. You know that franchise, right? I'm gonna watch it, but my fucking whiny ass girl cousin, it's important that she's a girl because no dude would be this fucking whiny. And if a dude was this whiny, I guarantee you she would be trans. Because listen, this whiny ass bitch, you cannot step up to her menacingly without her fucking screeching at the top of her lung. Maybe not that much, but she's over dramatic. She's a drama queen. You cannot do anything with her. I said a scary movie, and this bitch automatically assumes it's a horror film. It's not. I fucking showed my aunt, hey, look, here's a trailer, and she noticed it's a comedy. It's a comedy, slight horror. There's literally no blood, no. Have you watched Scary Movie?
No.
Good. Yes, good. That means you fucking know it's not fucking horror at all. There's literally
I
fucking
haven't
sex
seen it,
scene
but okay.
with a ghost. Except there's no, genitalia shown. It's like literally a fucking joke. And we had to watch Murder Mystery 2. Now, don't get me wrong. Murder Mystery 2 is a great film and I actually loved it. And I actually kind of prefer that I watched it because, it has some people I
Murder Mystery made me
recognize,
so
the
Christian.
detective. And it's like really fucking good, honestly. It is
It's
so
like
interesting
Trouble in
and
Paris.
so fucking
Dude, we
classic.
should do a Good Vibes Trouble in Paris time someday. Once everyone gets like a PC,
No, we should.
Oh,
that would be
We
fucking
should.
fun.
That sounds fucking good. What if we do a fucking I'm gonna fucking do anything in my power to make the server large so we can fucking host the game nights and movie nights.
Yeah, I want
and
to play
shit.
Risk.
I fucking
Well,
I
we're-
don't
if
know
we
what
are
Risk
doing game
is.
night-
All I wanna do
AJ,
is fucking.
you have a console?
You know what yeah?
What type of console you have?
I don't have a fucking console. I have a
Oh,
PC.
you don't?
No.
I don't
Right,
have
okay,
a
let's get back on
But when the
track.
camps.
So about
I'm gonna
whiny
get the-
girls, so there's this really
Oh boy.
whiny girl in my art class a few years ago. So
Oh, fucking art class. I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
me and a few friends were playing tag. Like tag or tag each other around the table. And then like one of the
Yeah, I
kids
know, I
gets
know.
the idea like, oh, how about we go tag some other people? Like someone says, hey, how about we go tag whiny girl over there? We didn't say whiny girl, but we all knew who she was. We all knew. So I touch her slightly hard, and she starts saying, "Oh my God, you hit me! You hit me! I'm telling the teacher, you hit me!"
Rain.
Like no, actually, she has a whisper of a voice. Like she literally said, "Oh my God, you hit me!" Like she looks like she could be like the witch from
Bitch
Left
didn't
4 Dead.
want the other kids to know, just the teachers.
The witch
she
from
could
Left
fucking
4
tell
Dead
the
2.
teacher. Bullshit, absolute bullshit.
No, she was in the back of the class. Like,
Oh.
so.
Yeah,
So then I get yelled at for it. I don't get detention since it was like the first time I ever got in trouble that year. So I'm in my lesson.
Right.
Don't tag random people. Only
Tag
Moral
strangers
story.
will fall in love with you.
I
tag.
got one wish for my sister to grow up. I don't want my sister. She's a fucking baby right now. All she fucking knows goo goo gaga, fucking bottle and tits. Listen, I want her to be. Okay, what a fucking like. I have so many words I can use, but all of them are wrong.
I want her to
Example,
be older.
tomboy, manly, rough, fucking
What, do you want to
non-feminine.
fuck
All
her?
those-
Like, do you want her to
words-
dominate you?
No,
Oh,
you
no.
motherfucker. She's my sister. No, I don't want her to be like a girl. I want her to be like a fucking dude. Like, fucking Penny from fucking Big Bang Theory. That bitch can tip over a cow. Yeah,
Oh.
that.
I thought you were talking about
I
like
don't
Penny
want
from
it matters
Funny
as a
Wars
cow.
I
Gumball.
want her to be high heels, princess, pink, pretty fucking bitch. I
Cow
won't
tip. Like back from the
AJ,
Boneyard.
listen,
That was a good
listen.
We
movie.
call those bimbos.
If my sister ends up like
We
that, I
call
won't
those
mind. Because I'm
bimbos.
gonna love her to bits. I'm gonna defend her. I'm gonna protect her. I won't mind. But if she starts interfering with me with her feminine bullshit, I'm gonna get mad. I'm still gonna love her, but I'm gonna get mad. If
You're
she
gonna be in,
acts like
like,
a fucking
college by then.
dude, okay, have you probably?
She kicks up in
Have
your
you fucking?
She gets up in your fucking door. You want to jack each other off?
Oh my god. Okay,
Oh.
listen. And it's like you ever fucking watch Two Broke Girls? Watch
No.
like the first season of Two Broke Girls, and the Max character is I don't want the
I don't watch-
backstory of the Max character to be my sister. I just
I
want the
don't-
Max character to be my
I
sister.
don't watch sitcoms.
Like manly, tough, feminine, non-feminine. You know, like the backstory of Max is fucking tragic.
Like Sam and Cat?
Fucking... No, not Sam and Cat, you dumb bitch. I'm saying Max
Sam and-
from Two Broke.
Like Sam from Sam and
Oh yeah,
Cat.
you're right. Yeah, Sam, like Sam from Sam and Cat. Yes, thank you, Sam from Sam and Cat.
What a great explanation, Membo.
Yeah, yeah, Sam from
Sam from
Sam.
Sammy character.
Yeah, all I had to do was fucking say Sam from Sam and Cat, and y'all would have fucking understood how to.
You go to the crib right now and say, become Sam from Sam and Cat.
Sam, come.
Like give her like a
Yes,
biker helmet.
I think she's gonna be blonde.
Listen, dude. Okay,
Blonde Membo.
blondies are not hot. I don't know why people think.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think I said something there.
You did.
I mean, yeah,
I
honestly,
agree.
yeah. Like, listen, personally, I don't care about the hair color, but sometimes the hair color kind of, I don't know, it kind of makes sense, you know. It's like, oh, you know, she kind of got that joke a bit late, like an hour or two late.
You know, like I have red hair.
I don't know if this is
Does that make me a
coincidence.
narcissist?
I know. You also have no soul, so I could kill you over and over and you just won't die.
Yeah, I have not broken a
That's
single
why I
bone
ain't
yet.
giving up.
I've not broken a single bone. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I also never broken a
And I've
single
also
bone.
I flipped it forward and I haven't broken a single bone.
Anyways, Mimbo, listen, on the topic of mental illnesses, we're not on that topic, but I'm pulling this out of my ass. We are now on that topic. If someone
Oh,
wants to remove
okay.
that topic, you have to fucking touch it and it's shit stained. So listen, I personally think I don't know. Next time I visit my therapist, I'm gonna ask for like fucking tests for the mental illnesses I think I have. So depression, ADHD, anxiety,
Strong,
pyromania, and a few like two more, but I'm too lazy to list off.
Pyromania.
I
I,
might
didn't
have-
think pyromania. I didn't know pyromania was like a mental illness.
I'm pretty sure it is because some people say, "Oh, I'm a
Yeah, you can
pyromaniac,
cancel
self-diagnosed." You know,
Yeah.
maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a dumbass
Well, like,
personality
also that's
trait that some
Twitter.
people like to
You can't
self-diagnose
find half.
themselves.
You can't
Some
get
people
half the
actually have
fucking.
it.
You can't get half of anything from Twitter. Like Twitter is the most
Oh,
Twitter is the most
exactly.
unreliable source next to articles.
Exactly.
Articles,
as I
true.
was saying, like probably. Okay, let's pull a random number out of my ass of the mental illnesses I think I have, or at least I have the symptoms of 7. I might have like 5 or 6 out of 7, or I might have 3, and those 3 just have very, very, very specific and very broad symptoms.
Okay, Evan,
Like,
be
oh,
quiet. I
ADHD
have
is gonna lead to me having all of this and this and this. When I actually thought, okay, let's see, let's pull something random out. I'm okay. This is the ADHD isn't random, but the second thing is ADHD and multiple personality disorder. You would say I think I have both, but it turns out actually ADHD and multiple personality disorder mix into OCD. So I might just have OCD instead of those two. You know, obviously this is not true. Multiple personality disorder and ADHD have nothing linked to what is OCD. I'm just giving an example, a very wrong example, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I might get it fucking tested. So whenever my teachers say, one of the fucking jokes we have, like, hey, are you fucking, are you in love? You know, like you're not paying attention and you're probably just thinking about her in class. So whenever my teachers say that, I'm gonna laugh along and say, yeah, well, I mean, there's this girl, blah, blah, blah. But if they say, hey, fucker, focus, I'm gonna fucking pull out a paper that says this child has ADHD, and they're just gonna shut their ass up.
There's
Or, you
wait,
know, when someone
dude. I have ADHD. You can't just fucking do that. You can't just like pull out a paper like, oh, I have ADHD.
Exactly, I know, right?
You can't just fucking
I was
do
like,
that.
I was like, okay, I was trying to
that's
say
probably the
a
most fucked up
certificate, of me having ADHD. I'm gonna like ask my therapist, hey, can I get a certificate of me having
There's
this mental
medicine.
illness?
There's medicine for that. There's ADHD medicine for a
Exactly.
reason to get you to focus. You can't just like, I have a certificate. Now you cannot say
Exactly.
anything about my
But
ADHD.
what I'm trying to say is, by the time that I don't get the medicine, which I'm pretty sure is Adderall, by the time I don't get that, and like
Ain't no
it's
salt.
probably gonna be like a
You have
week
to
or a
ask for
week
the
and a half.
medicine. You just have to ask for
I
it.
could honestly, but I'm gonna have to talk with my parents, because they're probably gonna say they're just making it up. Because my dad tends to do that. Because I have these tics, right? Like I have to like really touch something good. Like if I touch something with my thumb, my pointer, my middle, and my pinky, I have to like touch it like 5 times with my ring finger. Like if I miss one finger, I have to like touch it like really fucking good. Or sometimes, like while I'm passing, I touch a bottle with one finger. I have to like touch it with all 4 fingers and it's like gonna fall down. And I caught the bottle, and then I was like, oh, if I hit you with this like, I'm gonna hit you with this bottle so fucking hard, you're never gonna do that again. And it's definitely something I can't control. It's like I'm pretty like I can't control like when I'm placing down a glass. I have to like place it down, pick it up, place it down, pick it up, and it has to make a certain noise for me to be able to put it down and then be at my fucking piece. For example, when you're bending your finger, the fucking check your fucking pointer finger for me, and when you're fucking pointing it, there's these like weird wrinkly bits. When you're bending it down.
Yeah.
Now I got a new tick about a few days ago where I have to like put a finger in between that, and then make my finger go from
Oh, like
bent
rubs against
to
your finger?
Yes, exactly.
oh.
It's like really weird.
It feels really weird, but it kind of feels good. Like it's
Oh yeah, exactly.
it's like a focus
One of the
ADHD
other
thing.
things I have to do is what else do I have to do?
It's like
I
snapping. You
think
have to
that's it
focus
for now.
more.
I think I've got I remembered now. I tend to forget all my ticks, but then when they appear, I obviously understand them. One of my things is I throw my arm. When you're like throwing something? Well, I'm doing that right now. It's like I throw my arm. It's like I don't know why I do it. It doesn't mean anything to me. I don't think it doesn't mean I'm not stretching out my muscles. I'm not like I don't think my skin is in a weird place. So I'm doing that, and that's like bothering me. I don't know why I do that tick. It just happens, and it kind of annoys me. The glass thing that I just mentioned. It hurts my arm because my maximum fucking length. I didn't measure. I'm just pulling something out of my ass. Around like 2.5 minutes, I've been like pulling it up and down, trying to get that nice noise and then just be at my piece. My arm started hurting so fucking much. It's annoying, honestly. I want to go to my therapist, go to her. Hey, I think I have this. Get me test for that. And what I end up with is gonna prove my dad 100% wrong because my dad doesn't think I have anything. My dad doesn't think I have arachnophobia or ADHD or fucking I don't know.
Wait.
OCD.
Wait. Okay, arachnophobia. Yeah, that's not a disorder.
Yeah, it's not a disorder. It's not a disorder. I'm just putting that in the category of things my dad doesn't believe I have.
That's a self-diagnosis, not a phobia.
Yeah.
Self-diagnosis.
Exactly.
If like I'm scared of anything with fucking more than 4 legs, like the fucking Strider from Half-Life. Like the fucking Strider from Half-Life. That shit's the scariest thing ever.
Fucking
Shut
like,
up,
a few years
Jimbo.
ago,
Be
I was
quiet,
like,
Not the Strider.
hey dad, I might have arachnophobia, and he's like, ugh, you're so fucking you're so annoying. No, you don't have arachnophobia. You just got that off the internet. Stop fucking lying. The problem is, I do indeed have arachnophobia. I shit myself shitless, literally, around spiders. I cannot be around one. I know I am a fucking gargantuan to a fucking little baby daddy long leg spider. They still creep me the fuck out. Why? Because they have
don't mess with my boy Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs is a friendly, good boy. Like he's like.
I know.
He's a
I'm
gamer.
not scared of them. I won't hit them. I won't fucking kill them. But I still get creeped out immensely. I just have a feeling of uneasiness, unsafety.
They
in a
literally
way. I just
cannot
don't
hurt a
feel
baby.
well.
They can't hurt a baby.
I know,
don't have good
but
enough.
it's the fucking problem. That's like saying to someone who has a fear of the ocean, there's no sharks here. like-
Still,
Like,
like
they know there's no sharks, but they have a fear. I know it won't hurt me, but I have a fear. I can't fucking control that fear.
They're
Yeah.
just creepy,
If I
huh?
could,
all right,
I would
okay. Let's
have it.
change the subject. Let's change the subject. All right.
Right.
No.
So
okay,
does anyone
sure.
remember like swimming in a pool like alone and like when you're a child and just thinking there's gonna like Jaws is gonna come out of water and just fucking kill you? Does anyone remember like having that fear?
I can't swim. So no.
I think that might just be you.
It was just me. Oh, I think I heard someone mention that like somewhere. That they had the same problems. Well,
I think
Whoa,
that's just
what?
called being a pussy.
but like it was just like an
Oh,
irrational
what?
fear from childhood. I feel, cause like I don't have that fear anymore. What the fuck just happened to your mic?
What happened? The arachnids, they're back.
The arachnids, they're attacking them.
He's been
Iraq.
consumed. He's been consumed.
Mimbo.
What?
Check group chat.
Fine.
On what?
The group. This
Iraq. Oh, shut the fuck up.
group.
Arachnophobia.
Alright.
Arachnids.
Okay.
Arachnids.
Okay. On the topic of identity, does anyone else feels like they're slowly losing their identity?
No, I feel like I'm slowly losing my friends, and I don't know why. I feel like I know
Called
like we're
Fortnite.
still good. We still laugh together.
Ow, my
feel
fucking ears.
Like I'm very distant away from them. I feel like they're hating me for like some reason. I haven't done anything wrong to them. They're some of my best fucking friends. But I have this fucking like doubting and like fucking anxiety over me that they hate you, they dislike you.
I have the exact same thing.
They fucking they just hate you. They don't want to be around you. They have something they know about you that you don't know they know about you, even though you don't like they have something they know about you not even you know about, or they think they know something about you that's actually not true, and they hate you but they don't want to like come off as jerks, so they're like fake friends to you. It's just like it's making me fucking question everything.
I have the
there's-
exact
there's
same
something wrong
problems.
with me.
I feel like all my
Because
friends fucking
Okay.
despise me. Like,
Okay, so
Exactly.
when you're at the age,
Exactly.
hold up.
My god.
Oh, you're still there now.
alright, so now
There-
you talk.
there's-
You
there's
talk.
a
So
fucking
let's
issue.
let's not talk. Let's barely talk this podcast.
All right, when you're at the age where you know, where you just get horny all of a sudden.
Yes.
Maybe it's like your story kind of with the fucking big ass McGee and stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so one thing I'm gonna tell you is just try not to get called up in class. Scariest
Oh.
shit ever.
You're just
Scary
jacking
shit.
off like,
Oh.
hey AJ, come up in class, like answer the question. Just nut.
Oh fuck you! Unless you want to see
It
this.
just
photo.
starts, just starts squirting while you're standing up.
I've legitimately pulled one of my excuses. No. I've pulled one of my strings already, which is taking off my hoodie, wrapping it around, so no boner. Easy, dude. Now, I didn't
I
wrap it
just have to
around.
pick my dick.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
hide it.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, well like I do
didn't
the
put-
thing where
I
like
didn't
you
put
just
the-
put your
the-
legs
the
together and
sleeves.
squeeze it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it
I
looks like
didn't.
you have to
I
pee.
didn't
But
put.
that's, I guess that's better than
And I like wear a
Exactly.
jacket all the time. I put like my hands in my pockets and I just pull it down. I just walk normally.
Exactly. Here's the problem. Or you could do it with pant pockets. But listen, I fucking wrapped around like our loincloth. I didn't put the arms, the arms, the sleeves of the hoodie around my waist. I put the sleeves of the hoodie or like at my fucking ass. So the other bit that usually goes around your ass is like a loincloth.
nothing.
So, they can't fucking see my raging fucking boner because I have that problem. My dick is too short. My dick is like fucking a bodybuilder. It can rip through any material, and that's an issue. You would think that's good, and it has its pros and cons.
I could wear
Its
armor
pros
plating on
are-
my PP and it will still shatter it.
Netherite armor on your
its
team.
pros.
Netherite.
its pros is I can break glass. Don't
You
ask
just
me how I know.
you just
can
rip
break
it out,
the
just like.
glass.
The pros, any tutorial would accept me. Two, I could hold a glass of water with it. Three,
Oh yeah, I actually can.
Girl.
Actually can do that, and
God
I
damn
tried
it.
it, and it almost spilled, but it worked.
Girl literally gets
Another
penetrated,
thing that
like
it can do
like her
is,
entire body just dies from a single boner. Yeah, it's just shut
Dissected.
down. She died from blood
Its
loss.
cons. Its
Blood
cons
all
are
time.
it
Ah, you
breaks
reminded
through
me
my
of something.
fucking
God damn it.
pants.
Oh.
What? My.
It's like I'm not wearing any.
There's a
That's the
there's a
issue
there's
here.
a video clip.
Rectophobia,
It's like an
scared
animated
of
video clip of a
bones.
fucking girl getting like a lolly getting penetrated with like a sword or something.
Mm-hmm. Dildo sword.
I have no.
Oh yeah.
No,
clue.
stop, it's a lolly.
It's the dildo sword from like Saints the Third.
One of the other pros, I can fuck like a jackhammer. Another pro, if I'm ever stuck in a car, I can break the glass with my raging cock.
You just pull up Pornhub. Yeah.
And since the blood keeps pumping, I can push out any glass that gets caught in. It just fucking fires it like a rifle.
Yeah, if it goes in your urethra,
because
you know,
sometimes,
you get new foreskin.
sometimes there's a problem. There's a thing here. Sometimes it gets so hard. If I stand, like if I like get into peace, like tranquility mode, I can hear my heart beating. My dick beats with my heart, like the way my heart's pumping blood. My dick
This is a full
moving,
fucking
like,
anime
twitching.
at this point. But
Al-
no, I can't get to. I
along
can't
with
get
my
to full.
heart.
I don't like this.
I've never been to full
This
peace
is
and
genuine.
tranquility. Dude, shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Limbo. If you doubt me, I will send you a video of my dick twitching alongside my heart.
I
Don't.
doubt you. I doubt you. I doubt.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
You doubt me? You
Don't.
doubt me?
I'm
Let me
not
pull up my
doubting you.
Pornhub
I'm
right
not
now.
doubting you. I'm talking right now. I was talking.
Snowy is. I'm gonna get my
stop.
fucking dick
It's.
video of me
No.
pumping.
Get recorded during the
One video
podcast.
can- one
Anyway,
video can
okay.
change sexuality forever.
What do
Stop.
you think I'm doing?
I don't want to be gay.
No, don't. So okay,
I don't
okay.
wanna
Let me
be
talk.
gay.
I'm not talking. So about peace and tranquility, I cannot access that. I don't know how to access that. Like, how do you access that? I've never been able to do that. Like, maybe it's just because I'm too panicky.
Here's the issue. Let me explain this to you, real quick. So the peace and tranquility thing. There's things about my brain and my maybe mental illnesses. You know, we haven't concluded if I have them or not, but I have some symptoms. I worry my anxiety and my OCD and my depression gloom over me with the weirdest shit, like they hate you, or what if your kids are
I'm the
like
same
you, what
way.
if your kids are fucking retarded? Like, okay, not retarded. What if your kids are fucking stupid and nobody? Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Like, what if your kids aren't like you? You wanna know how I am? I'm
Dumb.
I wanna jerk my own ego off right now, but I will.
I'm ready for
So,
war.
I'm mature for my age in the fact that I
You just
my
talked about how you were
surroundings.
jacking off to a girl in class.
Shut up. So that's the issue. That's a small thing. I'm not gonna worry about children for like another I don't know how many years.
Oh, Luigi.
You know what?
Boo.
I don't gloom over.
Boo,
I
hey.
got-
Wait,
you
Luigi
know those
joined?
iceberg
We're talking about
videos,
how we.
right?
Do we join?
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Welcome
Listen. You know those iceberg videos, right? And
Oh, God.
I watched an iceberg video about thoughts and problems. So like the Mandela effect, or the you can make a train kill one person or 4 people thing. And at the very bottom was a Rocco's basilisk. Don't Google that up if you fucking any
I've
of
seen
you
it.
three or any of the people
Okay.
How
watching
much
this.
fun it puts to
Don't
this
Google
fucking-
Okay,
Rocco's basilisk.
Wait,
if
let
you
me
have
talk, let me
any
talk.
min-
I've
Sure,
done.
go ahead.
Okay, so I've looked up Rocco's Basculus before. Amart made a video on it and stuff, and I've seen it. I don't know why everyone like hates it so much. I don't know why everyone gets so scared over it. Like,
Exactly. Now, here's the thing. Rocco's basilisk should be something that with my brain and my mental illnesses, it should scare me. It should make me cry. It should make me have an existential crisis. It didn't. Well, you know what I did? Nothing. and I didn't think about anything. I didn't get scared about any not Roko's Basilisk, nothing, anything on that list. Nothing scared me there because there's. Fucking universe IQ.
Alright, sorry, my dad
whatever
came
the
in.
Among Us
This
YouTubers
is
are
when you
using in their
choose your
thumbnails
fight or flight
nowadays.
moment.
Alright, okay,
Big
okay.
brain.
What are we talking
Because-
about?
I
It-
think
no,
disorders.
listen. Just listen. So, when it comes to Roko's Basilisk, I just, for some reason, the thing that should make me most fearful. Oh yeah, you know the part of my brain that should always be working now works. Oh well, Roko's Basilisk won't be real because the AI, no matter how super, no matter how great, it cannot recreate a soul. Therefore, it cannot recreate a life.
Yeah,
And if it can
it's
recreate
the
a
reason I'm
brain,
probably
it cannot recreate
okay. I'm
stimulation.
gonna jerk myself
Also,
off
some
a bit
people
here,
say,
but the reason
"Oh, what if
I-
you're a brain connected to a computer?" You know, like people say, "Oh, you can stimulate a brain to feel emotions and all that and memories with senses, so you can like hook up something to a brain to make it feel taste and
Okay,
blah blah
Luigi.
blah." You know, I know that isn't true.
Yeah.
But most likely because of the soul theory, because you have a soul, and most other things you can feel that just stimulating
Are we
brains
just
won't
gonna
feel like.
ignore that Luigi joined in the middle of the podcast?
No. I know. I saw that, and I was like, I wanted to like say it, but I was like going on the Rocco's Basilisk thing.
Okay,
Anyways,
let's give him an
and-
update on
and
it so
it's like-
far. We talked about my friend's girlfriends. About AJ jerked off to a girl in class. And we're talking about Robo's Basculus.
That's why
I
I
feel
said the
bad for
multiple
Hazel.
personalities in my head. When it comes to different social events, I'm different. In my room, for some fucking reason, I fucking literally am the biggest fucking sure, I don't fucking know. Let me stroke my own ego for like 5 minutes. Let me feel happy.
You're logical.
I'm mature, I'm fucking smart, you know, I'm like serious, I'm calm.
You're big
But in
brain.
fucking school, I'm this dumb fucking bitch who has the balls of titanium to be able to jack off to a girl in the middle of a history class. I'm not joking, it was history, Luigi.
I know.
That's the issue with me.
It's
That's why I'm
probably-
better off being home and like fucking homeschooled and like online school than I
AJ.
am in social events.
Yeah, it's probably because you're like
Yes.
an ambivert. You know, you have your moments of introversity. It's probably and you have moments of extroversity, and
Exactly.
your
exactly.
extroversity comes out around people, and
it's
you're an
like
introvert when
it's
you're
like
not around people. I have the same stuff. It's not multiple
Exactly.
personality disorder. It's just being an ambivert.
when it comes to, you know how I just said one part of my brain is confident, smart, it can do anything, you know, it can make my other brain
Yeah.
soothed and calm, and when that brain is overheating, my other part can take over. So I guess when it comes to my social anxiety and severe anxiety that comes with the whole fucking PTSD package deal I got when I got fucking birthed into this cursed planet. I wouldn't say cursed, but you know, into this planet.
You've been spending too much time on
Um,
Twitter.
Yes. No, I haven't. I fucking hate Twitter. I do not go on it. The only time I go on it on Twitter is to fucking check my bookmarks. Don't ask why. So
I
I
hate
fuck
Twitter.
like the thing is, when it comes to this,
Your
I battle
personality
my
is gonna be
social
Twitter.
anxiety with what I think an extrovert would be like. So if I think, hey, an extrovert would say this and act like this, I do it. I ignore my social anxiety somehow, and I just do it. And I regret it because I took it too far. I was too cocky or too confident or said something way
When
out
I'm
of
on
fucking
cam-
league.
So
or
when
say
I'm on
something I
camera, I get really extroverted. Like I can take a bit
Exactly,
really
like
far when I'm on
online,
camera.
I'm like, you know, funny. I think I'm like, you know, I can do shit, but in real life, no.
I
Like,
am funny.
That's why I decide to stick with my social anxiety and anxiety, because if I try to take over with, you know, the other side of my brain that thinks what an extrovert would be like and actually be like that, it goes wrong. I get blamed, I do something I shouldn't have, and I get in trouble.
Oh,
If I just
you gotta
stick
know
to
how
my
to
social
control-
anxiety, I'm gonna be fine, you know?
Well, the thing is, you can't just like do that. You have to know when to use the different parts of your personality. You can't just stick with one personality, because that'll just
No, that's a problem.
literally
I
become
can't.
your
I
personality.
can't stick with one personality. I cannot. I'm physically unable to fucking do that.
Well,
Because with one
that's why you
person,
just don't
when I'm at
try.
my dad's house, I'm this person. When I'm at my mom's house, when I where I live, I'm this person. When I'm at school, I have to be this person, not only for my friend group, but then I have to change personalities when the teacher's there and the higher ups are there. So my friends seem like, hey, how do you do that? Like, how are you fun with us, then become a boring bitch with them? I just say, haha, I don't know. It's fucking. I cannot stick with the true personality that I am
Mm,
because I don't know who I am. I do not know what personality is truly mine because I cannot show emotion. I do not display anger, fear, nor happiness. I'm a numb fucking piece of shit. That's why I dislike myself. I I fully believe that others dislike me, but like me because of pity, and that's why I dislike myself. And
This
listen,
is a weird
all of my
podcast to have
emotions are
elevator
bottled up.
music as background music.
You thought that was weird?
Good,
Did
good,
you not
good.
remember the piss podcast?
Because I bottle up my emotions. I bottle them up. I literally have them in a fucking memory vault. If I need to feel anger, I will fucking let out all of the anger I've felt this past year. The person insulting me getting hit, me stubbing my toe, a fucking tragic event that happened. I will release a small bit of that anger that I have kept up. Not only do I bottle up my emotions and let them out when I need to? I have anger issues, so my anger is even worse.
I
I
also have
punch.
anger
I,
issues.
do- I don't need physical strength to punch a fucking hole through a brick wall.
You
I
need
need
a punching
anger
bag,
and
dude.
my fucking sick and twisted psychopathic
You
mind.
need a
That's all
punching
I
bag.
need.
Jesus.
I
Like,
don't need a punching bag. I need therapy and I need
no, to
brownies,
release,
weed brownies, and I need to get a fucking thing I can cry on and let my fucking tears out. That's what I
to
need. I
release
don't need a
anger.
fucking punching
To
bag.
release anger,
I
you need a
focus my
punching bag.
rage onto my passions. When I'm in the gym, I don't really use any emotions because, it's just working out. But when I fucking need to do something, when I need to do something so important for me to show emotions, to act like a normal person, I do that. Because that's how my fucking twisted, sick fucking psychopathic mind views it as. I don't view emotions as something I feel. I see them as something I use. Because if I get hit and I want a person to get in trouble, my brain floods with everything bad I've done, or I blame myself on, or even things that aren't my problem. I start blaming myself on. I do mental gymnastics on the spot to get more tears out. I am a sick and twisted fucking person in real life. Only during situations where I need to. Other than that, I'm a fucking quiet ass son of a bitch, or I'm an extrovert that's being controlled by what I think is an extrovert. Because if I thought an extrovert was this, I'd be that. But no, I actually think an extrovert is that. So I'm being that, and being that got me into trouble. You know why? Because someone fucking called me. Like, I said, hey, why do you shiver every time I'm around you? I'm a fucking gorilla. Someone said, bingo. I fucking thought, oh, an extrovert would fucking beat him up. I started chasing him. I fucking pushed him to the ground. He landed on his ass. A minute or two later, he started bleeding out of his ear. Maybe because he fucking scratches it with the might of a fucking jackhammer. But who knows? It's still a mystery to this day. And he blames it on me. So yeah, of course. How could I be so foolish for you, for me to push little old you on your ass cheeks and your ear to start bleeding? Tell me, how does fall on ass cheek ear start bleeding mean? Like, I've gotten information that this person's actually kind of like physically sick or some shit, so I'm just gonna ignore him because he's gonna get me into even deeper trouble if I even fucking like look at him the wrong way. Because I'm pretty sure if I fucking gaze at him in the fucking wrong mind space, I think the poor fucking kid is gonna combust. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
So, Luigi, how's your day been?
Yeah, Luigi, how has your day been?
It was alright.
He does not want to talk to us.
That's nice to hear, man.
Yeah, that's nice
That's
to
nice
hear.
to
Let's
hear.
just move on from the last topic. Yeah.
So, listen, Luigi, do you have anything in mind for bots? Because I
Pronounce
mean,
Luigi.
I'm mostly listening to you.
I don't know.
Nothing? Okay. I've been thinking when the
He
server
joined in the
does
middle of
expand,
your rant.
Don't get
and
Minecraft
don't
bot.
do
Don't
it.
get MC bot. MC bot
But
will be
then
the worst.
again, we do have most bots that can set
I
that
would
up.
do the
Actually, I'm
worst
pretty
number.
sure a pro bot can do community events. I'm not quite sure about that, but yeah,
I don't like.
am.
I don't like robots hosting community events. I like to host them myself. I like the
Yeah.
feeling of
Oh,
setting
yeah.
them
Those
up.
are fun. Those are fun. I have hosted events before. Well. Okay. No. I haven't. But I do know how to host them very well. I just haven't gotten the opportunity to. So when the server does grow, excuse me, I am actually thinking of hosting one. Possibly a game night or a game show even.
I'm gonna
I
record
might
some
actually
Risk with
bring in
friends
my
right after this. So
AJ points, right? I'm thinking about bringing AJ points into your server, to get it more active, get things pumping,
Yeah.
Yeah, my man.
yeah, AJ, you're a man of few words, aren't you? I mean, Luigi, you're a man of few words, aren't you? You just don't talk.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm also kind of distracted.
Yeah.
By what?
The whole
Yeah,
family
dude.
getting code thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
They alright?
Yep.
They're sick.
I wonder if Peach is gonna join in the call.
No, Pichu
No.
never fucking joined.
Dude, we've invited Pichu like 5 times. Like every time we've invited Pichu. No,
Oh yeah.
she still
Does
hasn't.
everyone?
She's
Does
always
everyone
failed
like?
out.
Does everyone like erectophobia, scared of boners?
Peach would be like, I swear, bro, my fucking Wi-Fi sus whenever I have the bot podcast.
No,
Nah,
like
nah.
Where
but
whenever
I
you guys start the
understand.
podcast, my Wi-Fi be like, later, bitch. I swear it's
When
not.
we start
It's
the
not me
podcast,
just
my
not wanting
time
to
zone
join.
be
It's the
like,
podcast.
later, bitch.
Later, bitch.
this podcast has been
So,
significantly
Mimbo,
darker
how
than
much
the
of
past
my
4.
tangent on mental illness
Huh?
are you gonna fucking include in the podcast? Like 2
I don't
seconds.
edit
None.
these. It's a podcast.
Oh yeah,
We
right. Fuck
record
yeah, I
for an
forgot about
hour.
that.
We record for an hour and it goes up.
I don't think he's gonna edit an hour of video.
Like,
Have you
Yeah,
edited
no.
an
The way
hour
I-
of
Fucking
video?
dumbass. That's
Remember?
I edit the
or
Doom
or
videos. as well.
or if I
Oh,
say
yeah.
the N word, he has to edit that out. So haha.
If you say the end where you're able to fucking destroy Mimbo's career.
Like we're almost at the end of the podcast,
Exactly.
right? Like we're almost at the end of the podcast
But I
right now,
won't,
so
but
like
I
YouTube
won't,
doesn't.
because-
I want to
yeah, I'm
get
not
you on the
like that, you
podcast.
know.
I didn't want to
I
join
don't.
it
I
at
wouldn't do
first
that.
because
And not only would I
it's
not destroy Mimo's career, I would not say the N word.
What career?
Okay, Twitter, I said it. Get the gun out of my head and follow me.
No one's gonna watch
Okay, guys, I
this.
think I got this.
no one watches Mimbo's videos.
No one watches
And I
my
don't even
videos. I don't know the
finish them.
podcast. I
I
do
don't
these
even
for
fun.
finish the videos
No,
I
all I
watch
have to do is
from
get the
you.
gun
I
removed
just
from your
fucking
head.
watch a bit and I'm like, okay, nice.
I do these for fun. I find these fun. I like talking to people for an hour straight. I like editing videos.
I do too. These are really fun.
I
They're
like-
fucking insanely fun, dude.
I like playing
Alright,
with
so do
friends.
you want to
and-
join the next podcast we do then?
Yeah, I forgot. Like every
Other
every
Saturday,
fucking
every other
every
Saturday.
other Sunday.
Saturday,
Yeah, Saturday.
every
yeah,
other
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday.
Get it right.
Saturday. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
And
nice,
speaking
nice,
of every
nice,
other
nice.
Saturday, good vibes, am I right? Join our Discord
Fuck
server.
out.
Yes,
Join our
yes,
Discord
that's quite the
server.
good
Or I
server.
will put a cap in
I
your
would
head.
recommend joining it. Link is most likely in description if Mimbo doesn't forget
Mimbo
to add
has
it.
no link.
And
There's a
there's
chance
definitely
2500% chance I'll forget. So
and there definitely
Good.
aren't quotation marks very good bots, very good moderators, very good community members, and really fun
About the
games that we
moderators,
can all
we're
do.
not
in
good.
games.
Join the
Nice if you join.
revolution!
There is also definitely
The
not
elevator-
quotation marks
the
a
elevator music
chance
just
that if you
ended.
join in, we have the ability to host game shows and game nights and movie
Yeah, but you
nights,
better
which
leave
are
that
going to be
part in.
really fun.
The elevator
Huh?
just
Huh?
ended.
Oh, you you was saying that you ended it?
No, the elevator music ended.
Fucking
I
put it
didn't
back,
end
put
it.
it
I
back,
didn't
put
end
it
it.
back,
I did
put it
not
back,
end
put
it.
it
The
back, put it
elevator
back,
music
put it back,
ended.
put it back.
I started the elevator
Oh,
music
okay.
again since we're still going.
I
we'd
thought
be
you
done.
ended it before I screamed "Join the revolution."
Good. Dude.
Yeah, I would not
Oh
leave
yeah,
out.
Um,
oh yeah. I still find it fucking funny how Mimbo said, "Man, this dude is going on a tangent about mental illness, and the fucking elevator music is playing in the background." Like dun da 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 dun
It's just
dun
like
da da.
we're
Dun.
like
I
it's like
swear, dude, my fucking
Mimbo
brain is
told me.
psychopathic.
Mimbo told me
Dun
like
da da da
fucking
dun
some
dun
music
da
we
dun.
could play.
I have bottled up emotions and I have severe PTSD. Dun da da dun dun da da
no, it's
da
like
dun.
no, it's like actually like da 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 da
Oh,
da.
that's gonna be fun to hear when I get to the fucking part about me ranting about my sick and twisted brain.
This
I wonder
one,
if
this went from
if I open
dumb
my head, am I
relationships
gonna
with
see a
friends.
brain or am I gonna see a fucking 4-dimensional object? There's a ladder.
Let's look up a 4-dimensional object. Actually, I wonder what that looks like.
I
Oh.
personally, most people like can't comprehend what a fourth dimensional, a 4D dimension would be like. I can comprehend it, but it's hard to put into words and it's hard to explain, and it's also hard. I can
Oh.
comprehend it, but it's hard to comprehend.
Oh yeah,
you-
this isn't that bad. This is that hard to comprehend actually. I thought it'd be harder to comprehend. Anyway, I think we should end it off
Thank you.
there.
Thank you, Bingo. Most
Yeah,
people are like,
this
"Oh
is
my
a
god,
good
it's so
one, I
hard."
agree.
These people must
Actually,
be
no, I have a
so
few more things to
smart
talk about.
to live in their fourth dimensional, blah blah blah. Dude, no, that's not how it works, dude. You can comprehend the fourth dimension so easily, and you're all saying, "Oh, well, they must be so smart if they can work their way around the fourth dimension." That's what 2D beings think of us. Oh my god, how do they move around the 3 dimensions? It must be so
AJ,
confusing.
okay,
That's
it's
what
kind of
must be
funny.
horrible.
It's funny how we went from like how my friend had like some weird relationships to yeah, I'm fucking depressed.
I'm gamer.
To
I'm pretty gamer.
wow, elevator music, am I right?
Anyways, it's time to talk about 3D, 4D objects.
Well,
Come.
we can talk about that
Dude,
on
you're
the next
fucking
podcast
skipping
episode, right?
everything over like a skipping stone. Let me put this into exact detail. We went from your fucking friend's girlfriends, fucking joking around about it. Then we went to me fucking jacking off in class, history class to be specific. Then we went to we went to just talking, and then we went to me fucking being a sick and fucking depressed little human being for like half an hour to 20 minutes. And then we're up to third dimensional, second dimensional, fourth dimensional, and fifth dimensional
You
beings.
skipped elevator
Oh
music.
yeah.
You skipped
Did you,
elevator
did
music.
you hear how I said fifth dimensional? Well, we're about to talk
Alright.
about fifth dimensional.
Time to
So
look
fifth
that
dimensional
up.
beings, I would say, can see up, left, down, so left, right, down, up, forwards, backwards at the same time. Can see through objects and to the left of them and to the right of them and through like in like what they see. So if I was a fifth dimensional being, what they see, I think that's for like 16th dimension, and seeing what they see from the left, right, I
Alright.
think that,
I looked
10th
up fifth dimension.
dimensional,
I'm just thinking kind
and
of
seeing
furry shit.
backwards at this, seeing backwards while also being to see
you're seeing a
frontwards,
lot
I
of
think is like
furry
8th
shit?
dimensional or some shit.
Okay.
I forget my dimension, dude.
Okay, fifth dimension is a band, so
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows?
it is a band.
Mimbo,
Like I
what do you
looked it
think?
up.
So Mimbo, answer me now.
What?
What do you think about the back rooms, not the back doors? Fucking back.
Oh, that's my biggest fear. Like,
Back
It's your
room?
biggest fear.
yeah, because like,
Mimbo, let me tell you something. I will
Okay.
soothe you because I know how it is to feel.
wait, well, okay, let me
Do you know
explain
what
this.
quantum tunneling is?
Let me explain it first. Let me explain why it's my biggest
Oh,
fear.
okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
go ahead.
you know the
Understand what-
popular indie horror game SCP Containment Breach.
Oh my fucking god, get out of here, you little bitch.
Okay, it's the scariest game I've ever played because the constant feeling of being watched, the constant feeling of being followed around. You don't know if that thing under your bed is under your bed because it can be gone when you look at it. That's why I fucking hate the backrooms. Like, is there a thing behind you? No, it's just more of the same thing that's in front of you. Like, which way's up, which way's down? I don't know. Like, that's why I hate it. Like, it's all just the
No,
same.
no,
It's all like
no,
copies
let
of
me tell
itself. I
Do
hate.
you fear going into the back rooms?
If I were to be in the back rooms, I would fucking take a rope so I can hang myself.
Let me tell you something. Mimbo, my dear friend, listen.
Have you seen the
Quantum
A-Mart video?
tunneling. I'm pretty sure you know what quantum tunneling is.
No
Quantum
clue, but I'm
tunneling
gonna
is-
act like I do.
Okay, now listen, this is gonna be really short. I hope. Since everything is made out of atoms, and all atoms move around, there's a chance that if you are poking your wall, all the atoms can align in such a way
Oh,
that the atoms can
Oh,
pass
okay.
through each other because the atoms aren't in each other's way. Each atom in the wall is in a different place than the others. So atoms in your hand and atoms in the wall aren't like can go through each other because they aren't in each other's way. But because there are so many atoms in a wall and in your hand, this has like a 1 in 1 quadrillion chance of happening. Now, I would usually say, well, just because it's possible doesn't mean it's plausible, and this goes into here. Because listen, Mimbo, there's a higher chance of me being an interdimensional blue-eyes dragon trying to get you to stop worrying about the back rooms so I can drag you into them than the back rooms actually not only existing but you being able to access them.
Okay,
Because the
okay.
back rooms aren't
Horror-
fucking smash
horror
or
isn't
Fuck
about
out
being
of the
plot.
list.
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
AJ.
You have to phase through literal atoms, millions of atoms to go to the back room.
Okay,
My
okay.
friend,
AJ.
listen.
Wait.
Anything
back-
else?
Okay. Horror isn't supposed to be possible or plausible. Yes, that is a form
Exactly.
of horror. But the reason the backrooms are so scary is because it's so familiar too. You know, it gives you the feeling of deja vu, like you've been there before. Because it's the most familiar thing ever. You know, fluorescent lights.
I've seen
You know, a damp
pictures.
floor.
Like pictures, like those pictures are kind of made to make you feel uneasy. Like, oh, I've
Yeah,
been
so
here
just
before. I
imagine,
haven't
like-
been here before.
Just like imagine a big place of that. Wouldn't that scare you? Like constant feeling of deja
exactly.
vu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
never
images are
ending, bro.
made for that. Like, have you seen? Like, pretty sure, like on TikTok, people do like series like part 15, part 23 of images that you think you've been there before, and it's like really generic. And you're like, oh, here's a fucking party place, party
Hey,
area.
I
Here's
don't
a
want to be
fucking
offensive, but I feel
playground. You
horror.
know, it's like made to make you feel uneasy. You know, it's like an image that's a certain place where you've been before, like you've been to that sort of location. Oh, here's a restaurant with like 80s fashion vibes.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, I was a child in the
Hey,
80s,
hey Luigi.
so
how's
I
it
feel like
going?
I've been there. You know.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
80s fashion.
You know, okay. So let's talk about 2012 horror for a while. So Slenderman. Slenderman was scary until he wasn't. You know,
You guys
Yeah.
the
wanna
reason
talk about
Slenderman was so scary is because
And
you don't know if he's watching you or not. You can't see him, even though he's like this big tall figure. He blends in with the environment since he comes out at night.
Because he's skinny as hell.
Yeah, and
skinny man should eat some fucking chicken wings, bruh.
also you see him.
What
You
the
see-
hell?
and
Can
you
eat
see
chicken
Slend-
wing.
And the way he has no facial,
chicken wing, not again baloney.
and since he has
Baloney.
Since he has no facial features, you can't tell what he's thinking. Like, you can't tell what he's thinking, which puts him in like
Unless he
this.
has a boner.
Yeah, of course. So it puts him in this uncanny valley of just, does he hate me? Does he want me? Does he like me? Does he want anything with me? Does he want to
Like you?
kill me?
I don't know. No one likes you.
Kiki, do you want me? Do you
Shut the
love
fuck
me?
up, AJ.
Shamanamanamanini, banini.
But you wanna know why Jeff the Killer was never scary?
Why?
Cause he fucking
Because he-
sucks.
I don't know why he
Wait.
isn't scary anymore at all. Because there's so much fucking porn
Fan art.
and Wattpad and fan art
Oh.
and cringe.
Oh yeah, but that's why Slenderman's not scary anymore. But also, he's not even in an uncanny valley because he doesn't look human at all. That's why the original Five Nights at Freddy's game is so scary. They look like an uncanny valley of sorts.
They look
Yeah.
like.
But now, what do you think about
animatronics.
FNAF Plus?
Fall Guys?
No, FNAF Plus. What do you think of FNAF Plus?
The new remake of the FNAF game.
Yes.
I hope it's good. Like, I hope they can recapture the scariness of the original. Just seeing this
Yeah.
wide-eyed purple fucking furry staring at you, and just scaring you. Like, that's always gonna be the worst. That's the scariest experience ever. It's not some fucking.
Exactly. Like,
not
I
some
really hope they're
peanut
good.
snapping
They
my
most likely
neck.
are gonna be good.
It's not some big skinny man jump scaring me. It's not some.
Peanuts.
It's not some white face asshole trying to stab me to death. It's a purple bunny staring at me. It's Chuck E. Cheese that's scarier than Slender Man, basically.
Exactly.
The
It's
only
like
people that can find them on scary are literally
it's like
fucking
I don't
furries.
know. It's like there's a lot of different genres, Mimbo. What genre scares you the most? Like jump scares or like horror that like leads up. Like like you're walking into a room, you see blood, blah blah blah. You like have you the 3D the fucking duck shooter duck game in the VR. That kind of shit, or FNAF jump scares.
Doki Doki Literature
know?
Club scares me the most. Because it's like a
Excuse
creepypasta
me?
made into a good game. Yeah, okay. Okay, and like, so one of my biggest fears is getting stalked. And that's what this feeling gives me the feeling of. And it drops little hints. Like, if you're good at digging through the files, it drops hints that shit's about to go down. And like, you just like, you're walking up and like, it just gives like all this stuff. And just like a big stinger happens. And you're just stunned. And, like, everything goes wrong from there.
Right, exactly. That makes sense.
Exactly.
I mean, let me see. What else can I think about? Oh yeah. What do you think about non-directly horror? Like
I thought you were
there's
gonna say
scary
not
core
horror.
characters and scary themes, but there's no jump scares. There's no blood. There's it's like creepy, not scary. It's creepy.
That's like are you talking about like the scarecrow jump scare like Batman Arkham type things or like stuff like that?
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm like, there's nothing horror. There's no blood. There's no guts. It just makes you feel, and there's no entities. There's no like
That-
Slender Man. There's no
So like
Boogeyman.
so like Gmod maps, like alone Gmod maps.
yes,
I watched this
Yes,
amazing video.
that's
Like, I watched this
exactly it.
video essay
I
about
don't know
how
why I haven't said that immediately because that's one of the things that I'm most uneasy about.
yeah, like,
I
it's
guess
like
I just
playing
forgot
Modern
about
Warfare.
it because my brain doesn't want me to think about it.
It's like,
It's like
playing
playing
the
GM
original.
Construct alone.
With like playing No, I would say James Construct. James Construct isn't really scary, because I
It's
feel
not
like
scary, but just playing any Source game alone, it's just uneasy. I don't like it.
it's like the Team
That's why I
Fortress
prefer.
2 maps.
That's why if I want to practice a move in a map and I say, hey, could you not kill me, kill all my other teammates, and people say, oh, just do map and then the map name in console. I've usually said okay, and then I just continue being this. But if someone says that to me again, I'm gonna fucking tell them, you try being alone in a Valve fucking Source game server.
It's not even just a
It makes
Valve
you
like
feel like you're fucking.
World at War.
Yeah.
World at War. Take Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare, World at War. They look so bad and degraded that when you play them alone, they look like a goddamn horror game. Like, you just hear all these ambient noises of
Goddamn
guns
fucking
in the background. And just how scary it all is. Like,
Exactly.
you're used to this being wild. You're used to, like, hearing gunshots. You're used to, like, hearing players talking and trash talking. Like, nothing. That's the scariest part of horror, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's one of the fucking horrifying things. It's like non-direct horror and literally not non-direct, indirect horror and literal indirect horror. Indirect horror is like the game is made to make you feel uneasy and scared, but there's no scary things or horror things. And
Like
literal
Minecraft,
indirect horror,
Like Minecraft.
yeah, like literal
Like Minecraft.
literal indirect horror is, hey man, sorry, like this game is supposed to be nice and like single player and in multiplayer, We sincerely apologize that the game makes you feel uneasy. Like we didn't like make it to make you feel uneasy or scared while playing a certain game mode
Some people
alone.
did. Some
I guess it just happens
Like
because
it-
of the human brain. Like we're really sorry, like
There's
that
a-
type of. That's
so,
not in
there's a
Red Horror.
Gmod map. So there's a Gmod map, very popular. Where in the bottom there's like all these tunnels and stuff. It's very easy to get lost in. And
Catacombs.
like there's blood stuff. There's like jump scares in it and stuff. Like you can tell that it was meant to be scary when you're alone. But like it's funny with friends.
Yeah, like one of your friends were like sprinting and then spooking you with like a minute
No, like-
or like 30 seconds
like-
later. It's like that's funny.
Yeah, but when you're alone, it's just no one.
Oh man, have you played the Slenderman Gmod map alone?
Nope.
If you
I
send me
don't
the
actually
link,
don't. I don't actually
If you
have
send me the
Gmod.
link, I'll play.
But I do have like I do know what it's. For some reason, I know what it's like playing GM Construct alone, but I never played it like Gmod. I've had it like once, and I didn't like have that feeling because I wasn't even playing multiplayer. I was playing alone, but I didn't get the feeling. But now I am having the feeling.
I play
even though I
GM
wasn't having it originally.
Construct alone whenever I play it because, well, I just play around with like dupes and I try to survive as long as I can with like a ton of combine around.
Quick question. So you know how the human brain works, right? Or, well, you probably don't, but let's just say you do. Have you ever cried from horror? Not get scared. Not shit your pants, piss your pants, jump or flinch or scream. Just cry.
No,
I mean, I
Like
was never a big fan
shed
of Slenderman,
actual
right?
tears of sadness from
no,
horror.
I haven't.
It didn't make you sad. It didn't make you sad. It made you so fucking frightened that you cried.
No, I haven't really had that experience.
No.
No.
I have had the feeling of I'm going to cry. I'm not going to get scared. I'm going to cry because of and I've never like the games I've had like watched or played that were horror. I haven't had that. I was like, ooh, oh my god, I'm gonna jump. The games like playing Source games alone. That type of feeling is what made me like cry. Like
I
makes
never
me
cried,
want to
but
cry.
I've like felt
not
the
like
feeling
get
of
scared, just
coming
cry.
on.
Just
It's just
stop.
like, because it's a feeling of being alone at night. You know, you just want to
Yeah.
curl up in a ball, go to bed, and wait for what's gonna kill you to kill you. It's like
Exactly.
getting in a car wreck that you know you're gonna die in. You know, everything just slows down. You know you're dying. You just you prepare for it, and then just silence.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I could put up kind of close to that. Have you ever been 50, like, quarter awake, quarter asleep, quarter wanting to go to sleep, and a quarter wanting to stay awake? That state is what I call the state of...
You're not able to enter REM sleep. You're not it's one of those times where you
kinda.
just like
I
you're falling
would
asleep
I
and you're
call
waking
that
back up
state
like an hour
like
later.
I call that state the state of. I can't really think of a name for it, but it's time is passing slower but faster. Or time is passing faster but slower. Sometimes I feel like time's passing really fast, but it's been like 10 seconds. Or I feel like it's been like a minute and it's been like 10 fucking minutes because I was like dozing off. And I would call that like I don't know what to call that, like a glitch in the time matrix, a time ripple effect. King Crimson in real life. There you go. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's just how it feels, you know. That's how it feels to chew 5 gum, dude.
But
That's how it goes.
okay,
Oh, God.
one little
That's a
thought
pipe
to
down for me.
one little thought to end off the podcast with before, deja vu is the scariest thing I've ever felt. Cause like,
Yo, who wants
Why
to
is
talk
that?
about nightmares to remember? I
cause
certainly remember
you
one.
like you feel like you've been here before, but you also feel like you've never been here before. And so you just get really confused and overwhelmed. Like, have I been here?
I
Haven't
don't really feel like I've never been here before. I feel like I've been here before, you know. I've been here before and I'm here again, you know.
Like it's confusing, but like it's confusing, but it's in a scary way of confusing. You know, like
Here's a little theory. Hey, Mimbo, have you ever gotten the question? Hey, dude, if you were able to go back to when you were 5 years old, but you still retain the knowledge you do, would you do it?
no. Because I couldn't do
Okay,
half the stuff
you
we
wouldn't
do
do that,
now.
right?
No, I would.
But you've heard of that question, before, right?
Yeah.
Basically, here's a theory that I'm thinking of right now. What if deja vu is you resetting to a checkpoint, but everyone's resetting to that check? Not only you, but everyone. So,
But you're
so
the
everyone's
but a lot
resetting
of time
to
you're the only
5.
experiencing deja vu. You know.
Maybe you're the only one experiencing deja vu. But what if others are experiencing 2? They just don't want to like say like, oh, I'm experiencing deja vu. I'm
But
feeling
what about
uneasy.
Jama vu?
I feel like I forget about Jama vu. What's the Jama vu again?
Jama vu is where a place that's supposed to be familiar feels strangely new. You know, it's kind of like the opposite of deja vu.
Ah, yeah, that. I would say that's mainly just something's new. Something's like new. There's something new, you can't put your finger on it. You know when there's fucking sitcoms are like, did you get your hair changed? Is that a new haircut? And the fucking person has like a tattoo or some shit. Or like a fucking big ass hat on them, you know, that kind of shit.
centimeter.
I would say there's something new. It's like if it's a restaurant, there's like a new employee, but you can't like they're like right in front of your face, but like that's what's making it new. Like one tiny thing that's new is gonna make the entire restaurant feel new. A new employee is making your fucking mind not work well because
So-
you've been there. You've been there for so long. You keep
Actually, I have a question.
you
do
were-
you want to be like
Yeah.
a psychologist?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
It's been something I've like
I mean,
I've
kinda
thought
do.
of, but it's never been something I would have acted on. Because game designing is like right now the #1 passion I have. You know, something
Same, honestly,
Making
same.
games, making games
One of the
would be
issues I
fun, huh?
have are there are so many things I would like to do. I would like to there are many things that I want to do, but if it's like a big life choice, even some of them are small life choice, like what do I want for my gaming setup?
Ow, I
Or
just hit my
what
PC.
do I want, like what parent do I want to be with more? Because I have this here and this there and this there and this here, and something really hard hitting. And another one is, what do I want to be when I grow up? Do I want to be a lawyer? Because that's something I want to do. Do I want to be a game designer? That's something I want to do even more. But if I'm able to pull off game design, I'm able to pull off everything. If I get game design,
is one of the
I
hardest
get
things to get
I have the
into.
ability to like pull off lawyering or doctoring or psychology, like
Okay. I
on
don't
the
feel like if you
side.
do game design, you would not be able to do doctoring on the side. The amount of crunch time they go
definitely
through.
not doctoring.
20
I won't be able to fucking
23 hours
I won't be able
a
to
day.
fucking hard code in the fucking new patches while I'm giving someone a fucking new kidney
You're
transplant.
giving
I know
someone a
that.
new brain, like, oh yeah, you know, Cyberpunk. I love that game.
yeah, exactly. It's like I'm not able to fucking do that. But like definitely like fucking like I don't know, like maybe lawyering. You know, being a lawyer, personal injury lawyer, that pays really well. You know, it's like a lot, everything. It's too much. You know,
Game
it's
designers are
like
underappreciated. Like they get majorly.
they are the
underappreciated.
shit they have to go through, especially if it's one person. If it's
Like,
one
They
single
get
person
death threats
just
for
designing
one
a
bug
whole
in a
game,
Oh my
it's
fucking god,
really
pixel
gone
art
under.
games, holy shit, those must take fucking ages.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Like, all the individual
Stardew
fighting.
Valley is a prime example.
I think
It
Bio.
is insane.
Look this up. It's an HTML5 game. It's really good. Short, like 30-minute long, maybe 15. It's called Biolab Disaster. It looks beautiful. It's really good. It's written on HTML.
I'm going to speedrun it in 2 minutes. Watch me.
I know. It's pretty fun to speedrun. But since it's so short, but it looks so good, it's just like it's a one and done. It's something you'd use to get
Yeah,
into a game
exactly.
during college. But like it still feels like there's so much passion put into it.
I guess we'll talk about next
Exactly.
Nightmares next.
It's one of the things I really like literally
Fucking
like
really. Okay.
the only games I play are like indie games and shooter games.
I feel
And
like only
indie
playing one kind of
games have
games.
storylines, and I can only play them once. I can only play an indie game storyline once, and then when I play it again, it's like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen. I don't like that. That's why I don't play indie games and storyline
play all
games,
different
but they're
types
my
of games.
favorite, and I play them.
I like to play all
I
different.
don't play them, but I do play them. You know, like it's hard to comprehend what kind of person I am when it comes to fucking gaming.
Doom is literally
That's why
one of my.
that's why I mainly focus on shooters and games with infinite replayability. So, TF2, CS:GO, they all have replayability and or are shooters.
You forgot to mention Left 4 Dead 2.
Huh?
What?
Why did you whisper?
I didn't say anything. What?
Come on, please
I
tell
never.
me.
I didn't say a thing. What do you mean?
I swear I will sign a contract to not do anything to you. if you tell me.
Didn't know I mentioned Left 4 Dead 2.
It's his mic. It's being glitchy.
No, yeah, my mic was just being glitchy. I didn't say anything.
Oh shit,
Well,
you did say
I'm gonna
something.
need fucking something to calm me down because we were talking about horror and then you're being glitchy ass fucking microphone and now I just feel uneasy and I feel fuck.
I want to hear your
Luigi,
fucking nightmare
okay.
that you guys
Luigi, say
remember.
boo.
Sure. So,
Boo.
You're scared now, right?
Fuck
the
off.
Friday's speaking sound. The Friday's speaking
His
sound.
chair is just broken. It's in pieces. He's just so scared. Say it again. Say boo again.
Boo.
He's baffled.
He's dead.
You know what? I'm not gonna even leave the call. I'm not even gonna fucking put my phone to charge. I'm just gonna fucking
Why? Why'd you do this? What have you done?
Good.
Anyway,
Both
guys, I
sides
think
don't
we
do
should
it
end off
all.
the podcast there.
Yep.
Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. See you all next
Goodbye.
time.
Goodbye.
Even
Kiss,
though I-
kiss, kiss, kiss.
I-
Kiss, kiss,
Goodbye,
kiss, kiss.
goodbye.
Good.